Yeah, as you may have gleaned from previous videos, I grew up in the San Fernando Valley in Southern California, and my father used to visit me. Well, for a brief spell, he used to visit me. I think probably after church on Sundays, I think, and we would do stuff. And my dad, being the big spender he is, one of the things we used to do a lot was go to Hansen Dam. Hansen Dam was a man-made dam, I think around Van Nuys, I believe. And I think they used it to practice like military maneuvers. I think they started doing this like in World War II, I guess, because it kind of was very similar to the jungles on the Pacific Islands, and I guess they're doing it like through Vietnam for the same reasons, I guess. And there was so like there's the front part where there's a lake and people go fishing and they sunbathe on the beach, but when you'd like go into the back, it was like a jungle. I mean, it was like really dense foliage and swamps and like the mud, and there were like, of course, a lot of rumors about some people like sank in the mud and were never found and stuff like that. Kind of creepy. And we used to go there, and our specific mission, or rather, I guess you could say, excuse for wandering around in the swamps behind Hansen Dam, was to catch crawdads. My father called crayfish. He used to like to cook them and eat them. Actually, they're not bad. Of course, when I was a kid, though, they look like bugs, and the idea of eating them was pretty disgusting. So he ate all of them. So we would like wade in the murky waters there, and what you do is you see a crayfish down at the bottom of the water there, and what you gotta do is you they had those nets like they catch like goldfish at the pet shops, and you put this net behind the crayfish, and then you put your hand in front of it, and they shoot backwards. That's how they move. They move backwards away from a potential predator, and they swish back, and you catch them in the net. And so we would like be wading through the swamp, and we'd be catching these crayfish, and as we catch them, we put them in a plastic bag. And I was carrying this plastic bag, and this one little fucker, he had big beefy claws, and I was carrying the plastic bag, and I wasn't really paying attention. This guy, he ripped a hole in the plastic bag, and he reached his claw up and like grabbed a hole in my thumb and like pinched the hell out of my thumb, which drew blood. Really hurt. And my dad's like, hey, that's great because you can bite them back later. So he went home and he cooked them all up. Of course, I took one bite. I couldn't eat it. To me, it was gross because I thought it was like a water bug. I mean, now I probably wouldn't. I feel like I've had crayfish. I think it was about 25 years ago, but I liked it. But of course, a kid, it looked like a big insect, and so the idea of eating it was sort of nauseating to me. So he ate all the crayfish. But there was an abundance of wildlife back there. I mean, like there were the big bullfrogs and a lot of dragonflies, and a lot of cattail bushes and fish. Into fishing. So it was pretty fun. A lot of mosquitoes too. So, but it's pretty low budget way to do it. I'm not sure like how it is now. I don't know if it. I don't know. Does it dry up? I'm not sure. I think I heard something about that. I don't know. I think they built a water park there, but I think that might have closed down. But anyway, yeah. So Hansen Dam. Fun Sunday outing with my weird father. Okay. See you next video.